So today is day 3 for vlogging with my new YouTube channel. Got my hair cut. It feels a lot better. It's not the matted mess that it was yesterday when I did the video. It actually took 2 hairdressers to brush out my hair yesterday before they could even do anything with cutting it. It was just a mess. And so thankful that I am now able to manage my hair a lot easier, even with issues with my hands. So the day yesterday was a nice day. It was actually my 15th anniversary, and we really didn't do much because I wasn't really feeling up to it. The one thing I want to do is going to be tonight. But anyways, so we just went to Costco and had my hair cut in the library, but that proved to be a lot. So by yesterday evening, I was feeling it pretty good. This morning I woke up in a lot of pain. I was wondering how I was even going to get out of bed to go use the restroom because I was just hurting everywhere. Keep in mind, I'm not taking any kind of pain medication at this point. I was last week taking ibuprofen, but I was taking so much of it, and I'm not positive it was really all that helpful anyway. So, and now that I'm doing the fasting, for sure not taking anything for pain reduction. So I think for yesterday it was a combination of a couple things. I did a lot. I had my feet down a lot. And lately I've been keeping them up on our bed. And the other thing is that I didn't drink too much juice yesterday morning before leaving, as well as didn't take any water with me, and I'm avoiding water that comes in plastic bottles. So for several hours I hadn't been drinking anything. So I think I was also dehydrated, which is probably adding to my pain this morning. Fortunately, that seems to have, the pain has, although there's still quite a bit of pain, it's not nearly as bad as it was this morning, and it seems to have tapered off. My left ankle is still so swollen that it looks about the size of a tennis ball, and doesn't really show any signs of trying to go down with the swelling. Today, I'm sorry, I'm making notes now about what I'm going to be talking about, so that way I can keep on top of things. So now I have increased my water today with the sea salt, or actually the pink Himalayan salt, and the lemon, to try to make sure that I am increasing my water intake so that I don't have more issues tomorrow. The guitar that you probably hear is my son. He's practicing guitar. Okay, so today is day 2 for the juice fast. So far, I've just kind of winged it for what kind of juice to make. I finally kind of happened upon one this morning that I liked. It was grapefruit and a carrot and spinach and strawberries, and it was pretty good. I added a little bit of agave nectar to it to sweeten it some. But I tend to really like citrus flavored drinks, so I figured this was a good bet. And after several kind of bad trials yesterday, I had one that was overkill on ginger, and I'm not a fan of ginger as it is, and then I just kind of turned the whole thing into a ginger drink. Drank it anyway because I know it's good for me, but was not a fan of what I was drinking. We got a lot of fruit yesterday at Costco. There was not as much of the organic produce as I thought there was going to be, so we ended up not worrying too much about the organic versus not organic, and just ended up purchasing a lot of produce. No rhyme or reason other than the fact that we like fruit. So my 7-year-old is in 7th heaven because she's a big fan of fruit, and she's just diving into it and just eating a bunch of the produce because it's just her thing. She loves produce. I also got some juice drink books yesterday at the library. I went into the library myself instead of sending my husband in because I thought it wasn't going to be such a big deal, and ended up being a bigger trial than I had really anticipated. It did a lot more walking around than I really should have, and I'm sure that's probably partly why I was hurting so bad this morning. But the 3 books that I got are The Joy of Juicing. Turns out that this is not a juicing exclusive book. I just kind of skimmed through them and didn't really pay a lot of attention to what the books had in them. And that one turns out has a bunch of stuff for salads and desserts and other things other than just juicing. So I'm not sure that one's going to be all that helpful to me. Then I got the Healthy Green Drink Diet book. That one looks like it's got quite a few recipes in it for juicing. And then also the Juice Solution. And that one also looks like it's got quite a few good recipes in it. I'm planning on trying out some as soon as I'm done with this video to give it a test run instead of trying to just wing it, because the winging it thing isn't really working for me for the most part. So I figured recipes would probably be a good option. Okay, so beyond that, I am going to plan on starting to use some Young Living essential oils tomorrow. I have been told that the frankincense, I don't know how my video focuses, so I apologize if that's all blurry. The frankincense and the copaiba work for pain. I need to touch base with the person that gave me these oils to figure out exactly how to use them. But it's supposed to reduce pain considerably, and I'm really hoping that it will do that, as well as inflammation. I did sign up last night to be a distributor for them, so I'm excited about that. I have no idea what I'm doing yet, but I will learn as I go. I'm excited to start using the oils because I've heard so many good things about using essential oils that I really am hopeful that it will make a huge difference in my life and the lives of my family. So looking forward to getting the starter kit for that. Another big deal is today I got in the mail the earthing half sheet. Now, by the way, both the Young Living and the earthing half sheet are not paid advertisements. I'm just excited about them. So the earthing half sheet plugs into the ground port for your outlet, and it is supposed to connect you to the earth instead of having to go outside and walk around or lay on the ground for an hour. It's supposed to actually help your body. Our body's composition, mineral-wise and water-wise, is similar to the earth, and apparently when we are connected to the earth, it actually helps a lot with our body. I don't know that it will work, but since this is February and in Wisconsin, going outside and laying on the ground for an hour a day is not really a viable option for me. So I figured that I would try the earthing sheet. I'm going to try sleeping on it tonight and see if it makes a big difference. I'm really, really hopeful that it does. I've heard that as little as an hour can make a big difference in how you feel. I'm hoping to see inflammation reduction and pain reduction. I'll let you know tomorrow how that's gone. The earthing sheet is about $170 on Amazon. We are not a well-off family, so trying these different things like the oils and the juicing and the half sheet, it's basically we've gotten to a point of absolute desperation. But fortunately, this is tax season, and so we're able to use the tax money to put toward things like this. If it were not for tax season, we would not be able to afford most of doing this during the rest of the year. I'm hopeful that by sharing my experience with people that will be able to make it so that other people can feel like they're making a good investment if they choose to spend $170 on an earthing sheet or purchase $40 oils, or something that works for them. That's part of the reason why I'm starting from the get-go with where I am at currently with the pain and all of that, and moving forward, so that way in a year or 2 years I can say, yes, you can see the progression in my health by the things that we've been doing. So I think that is about it. Oh, we are going to a movie tonight. That's the one thing that I wanted to do for our anniversary, and very excited about it, even though I'm not entirely sure how I am going to be feeling tonight. But the movie is called Is Genesis History? And apparently it's going into the archaeological study and everything about Genesis and creation and stuff like that. So it's a one-time showing. There is no other showings on other nights or anything like that. It's just tonight, 7 p.m. So if you've not heard about it, you might want to check some of your local theaters to see if it's available. The website is isgenesishistory.com. You can find out where it's playing in your area. Hope you guys are blessed for the day. Shalom.